Good morning, dear students. In the last few classes we were discussing about the continent of Asia. Today also we will continue with the same chapter but with a new topic. Factors or physical divisions, physical features of Asia. Second point, that is the the Central Highlands. We are going to study about the Central Highlands. Central Highlands includes a large number of mountains which are a part of the continent of Asia. Central Highlands includes or consists of the study about different mountains which are part of the continent of here we are part of the continent of Asia. And here we are going to study about these mountains. What are the mountains? What are their directions? How they are, etc. Okay, Central Highlands. The Central Highlands comprises a number of mountains or system of fold mountains, plateaus, which make up the core of the mountain system of Asia. A large number of mountains and a number of plateaus are part of the Central Highlands. The mountain range radiates from the Pamir North. Just look on this picture. Here these lines are showing the direction of different mountains. Different mountains. Just imagine this. Just on the northern part of our country, where there is a junction of different mountains. Where there is a junction of different mountain. Where is the location of this area? This area is located on the northern part of the part of our country, northern side, or the southern part of the continent of Asia. Where there is a junction of 1, 2, 3, 4 many mountains. Junction of a number of mountains. This junction is known as the Pamir North. North means junction, joining place, the place where something converges, mix, etc. These are the Pamir North. Okay. From Pamir North, these mountains are radiating out into different directions. Let us study about the different names of these mountains at the different parts of the continent of Asia. Okay, from Pamir, the chains spread out in different direction. In the northeast direction, southeast direction, southwest, and in the west direction. These are the different directions to which mountains are radiating out from the Pamir North. Okay, the Pamir North with the height. What is the height? The height of this area is about 6,000 meter. The height of Pamir North is about 6,000 meter above the sea level. Okay, and here is the highest plateau located in the world. The highest plateau of the world is also located in the Pamir North. It is almost 6,000 meter above the sea level. Then the west of the Pamir North, there are two ranges. Okay, one is moving through this direction and the other one is moving through the other direction. On the western side of the Pamir North, the mountains are divided or separated into two. One is moving towards the southwest direction, and the other is moving towards the western direction. The range which is moving towards the southwest direction is called Suleiman Range. And the other one is known as the Hindu Kush mountain system. Let us study in detail about the Suleiman Range and the Hindu Kush mountain system. Okay, then Suleiman Range. It extends in the southwest direction. And continues Zagros mountains along the coast of Iran. And in the coast of Iran, it is known as the Zagros mountains. It is moving in the southern coast of the continent, southern coast of the country, Iran, and where it is known as the Zagros Mountains, where it is known as the Zagros Mountain coast of Iran. The Suleiman range is known as Zagros Mountains in the coast of Iran. Okay, the Zagros Mountains converge at the Armenian note. Another important note, Armenian note. Zagros mountain system is mixing with the Hindu Kush in the Armenian note. Note means a junction of mountains. Junction, joining place of a mountain. What is the name of this area? Armenian note. What is the name of this junction? It is known as the Pamir note. In the Armenian note, what will happen? The Zagros or the Suleiman range is converging or mixing with the continue Armenian note and continue westward through the northern Tajikistan. Westward into Turkey as the Taurus mountain. Turkey as the Taurus mountain. Now let us study. This is about the Suleiman range. Now let us study about the Hindu Kush. This mountain range is known as the Hindu Kush range. It runs westward from the Pamir note. From the Pamir note, it is moving into the western direction, moving directly into the western direction, westward through the Tajikistan, different countries of Asia, southern Asia. What are the different countries of Tajikistan, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and to the border of Iran, northern border of Iran. It is moving through the northern border of Iran and it continues westward as the Elbrus mountain. Again it is moving, and here it is known as the moving in the Elbrus mountain. Okay, moving westward, and it is known as the Elbrus mountain. It is known as the Elbrus mountain in the northern part of the Iran. Westward and passing through Elbrus mountain from Armenian note. What is Armenian note? Where the Suleiman and the Hindu Kush is joining together. The place where Suleiman mountain system and the Hindu Kush mountain join together is known as the Armenian note. From Armenian note, it is known as the Armenian note. Elbrus continue to the moving through the country of Turkey, and it is known as the Pondik. Here it is known as the Pondik. Pondik mountain. Okay, Pondik mountain. Two intermountain plateaus are enclosed by this mountain system. Plateau of Iran. Here there is the Elbrus. Here there is the, what is the name of the mountain? Taurus mountain. Here it is known as the Zagros, and between Zagros and Elbrus there is the plateau of Iran. Plateau of Iran, Elbrus, and the Zagros mountain, and the plateau of Anatolia in Turkey. Here it is known as the plateau of this area. This area is known as the plateau of Turkey or Turkey, between the mountain Pondik and it is Pondik, and it is known as the Pondik Taurus mountains. This region is called the Asia Minor. What is the name of this area? This area is known as the Asia Minor. Then Karakoram. Now that is about the western part of the Pamir note. Now let us move to the eastern part of the Pamir note. There are two mountain systems. One is known as the Tian Shan, and the second one is known as the Altun Tang, Kullan range, etc. And here is another one location, that is the Hindu Kush. It is moving through the our country, moving through the northern part of our country, which is known as the Karakoram range. It includes the mountains and the plateau regions of the east and the northeast. The mountain range that runs north of Himalaya is called the Karakoram. Okay, northern part of the Himalaya is known as the range which is known as the Karakoram. Here is the location of the Karakoram range on the northern part of the country, northern part of India, in the northern part of India. Godwin Austen, what is the importance of Godwin Austen? It is the second highest peak in the world, Godwin Austen. He was an American topographer and soldier who reached at the top, and for the memory of this great topographer, the mountain got the name Godwin Austen. That is about the Karakoram range. Godwin is the second highest peak is situated in this region. In the Karakoram range, the second peak of the world, that is the Mount K2, Godwin Austen, Mount K2 or Godwin Austen. He was a famous American topographer and he reached first in the peak of this mountain. That is why for the memory of this great person, the mountain got the name Godwin Austen. Okay, what is the name of the highest peak? That is Mount Everest. It is in Nepal. It is in Nepal already, that we have learned. Okay, in the east this region is called Kailash and Kailash. The Ladakh plateau lies between Karakoram and Himalayas. Okay, the plateau of Ladakh. It is located between the Karakoram range and between the Karakoram range and the Himalayas. Then a second mountain range which starts from the Himalaya proceeds into two parts. The southern part which continue in China is called Kulin. Okay, where is the location of the Kulin range? The Kulin range is moving through the China, moving to China, and it is known as the Kulin range. Kulin range. Okay, then in the north it is called Altian. In the north it is called Altian. Kulin range. In the north it is known as the Altian range, and Altian, and in the east it is known as the Nanshan. Okay, then between Kulin in the north and the Himalayas in the south lie the plateau of Tibet. Between Kulin in the north and the Himalayas in the south lie the plateau called the plateau of Tibet. Plateau of Tibet. Okay, and it is known, already we have studied, plateau of Tibet is known as the roof of the world. Plateau of Tibet is known as the roof of the world. Okay, then the Tian Shan is the mountain system which is located in the north of the eastern part of the Pamir Knot, and it is known as, this mountain system is known as the Tian Shan. It is known as the Tian Shan, and what is other Tian Shan, which is the meaning heavenly mountains in Chinese. It is considered as the heavenly mountains in Chinese. Heavenly mountains in Chinese. Okay. To the north of Tian Shan lie three mountain ranges: Kingham, Altar, Stanovi mountains, and to the northeast lie the Yavlolobi mountain. The great Mongolian plateau. Just look on your textbook. The great Mongolian plateau is located here, Mongolia, just between these two mountains and the Tian Shan mountain. This is the area which is known as the Mongolian plateau. Mongolian plateau is located over this area. Okay. Mongolian plateau lie between Kingham and Nish. The Himalayan mountain ranges. Now let us study about the Himalayan mountains. This proceed to the southeast and then to the east. First it will move to the southeast and then directly move towards the eastern direction. Move directly towards the eastern direction. These are the highest mountain range in the world and have the highest mountain peak. What is the name of the highest mountain peak? The highest mountain peak in the world is Mount Everest, and it is located in this. It is a part of the Himalayan mountain system. And it is located in Nepal, located in Asia. Mount Everest. And what is the height of the Mount Everest? It is about 8,848 meter height. Okay, that is 8,848 meter. Okay, then this mountain range forms the northern wall of the southern Asia. It is a boundary, northern wall of the southern Asia. Then in the northeast of Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh is located in the eastern part of the part of our country, and eastern part of our country. What is the name of this mountain range? Turn southward again, near it will turn towards the south, and it is called Patkei Ranges. It is known as the Himalayan range near Arunachal Pradesh, move towards the south, and it is known as the Patkei range, along the border of India and Myanmar. And once it enter in Myanmar, the name of the Himalayan range will change, and it is known as the Aragam Yoma and Pegu Yoma. This is in the picture, it is clearly depicted. Just to go through this picture and understand the location of different mountain ranges as well as the countries, then it will be easy to. Here there is nothing much more, only needed to understand the different mountain systems, where they are located and what are the names at the different parts of the world. That is enough for today's class. Thank you very much for listening to my class.